We respectfully request the Sangha great virtues for the sake of this assembly and all living beings. Please turn the wonderful Dharma wheel to teach and guide us out and birth and death, leave suffering and attain bliss, and quickly realize non-birth. Cung thính đại đức tặng thịnh, vì thứ pháp hội cấp nhớ thiết chúng sanh, thịnh chuyên diệu pháp luân giao đạo ngã môn, như há liêu sanh thỏa tư ly khổ đạc lạc, tất chứng vô sanh. How much the blessed, noble, and perfectly enlightened one. Nam mô Sarantu Su chế đô ye la hu di san miao san pu tô xie. Nam mô Tạc Nạc Tha Tu Già Đà Già La Hà Đế Tam Miệu Tam Bồ Đà Toa. The unsurpassed, profound, subtle, and wonderful Dharma in 100,000 million aeons is difficult to encounter. Now that I am able to see and hear, I will receive and maintain it. I vow to fathom the thus come one's true and actual doctrines. Wu shang sheng sheng wei miao fa bai jian wan jie nan zhao yu wo jin jie wen de shou qi Yuan Jie Ru Lai Che Shi Yi. O Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, Great Master Tutor, Great Master YongHua, O good monks and nuns and all good knowing advisors, Emitofuo. 诸佛菩萨、智者大士、师父上人、各位出家人、各位善知识，弥陀佛。Chư Phật Bồ Tát, kính thưa Trí Giả Đại sư, Thiện Thiên Hoa, quý thầy cô và quý vị thiện tri thức A Di Đà Phật. Hello everyone, today is the 21st of March 2026. Thank you for joining our Vimalakirti Sutra Explanation Assembly. We're on slide 762. This area is about explaining the Pure Lands. Okay? And so clearly it says here, and let's go to the text right away, the four dharmas or attraction on the Bodhisattva's Pure Land.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please read again.
Okay, 四摄法是菩萨净土.
After the Bodhisattva realizes Buddhahood, living beings who have been liberated through these dharmas are born in this land.
菩萨成佛时，解脱所摄众生来生其国.
Okay, so the four dharmas attraction is one of the Mahayana Dharma doors. They are the four dharma attraction. This is actually the most powerful way to draw near people, to make connection with people, you will. What are they? First of all, you have giving. Okay, this is in terms of effectiveness. It's very effective. If you want to draw people, you want to go draw near people, then you have to do giving. And the second Dharma, the second process is to use kind words. And number 3 is beneficial conduct. Number 4 is collaboration. It's not cooperation, but collaboration. Okay, what are they? Do they explain later here? Okay. Anyway, so let me explain to you why they're important. This is what the Mahayana cultivators use often, every day, more or less. Okay? If you want, our work is about helping others. In order to help others, you need to gain the confidence. Okay? So in order to establish this bond here, this connection here, this trust here, you use 4 things. Number 1, giving. Okay? Everyone likes to be given to. That always works. Okay? And so this is what we are very mindful of, is that like my teacher, Master Shinra, came to this world here with a mindset of giving. He gives and gives and gives. Okay? And number 2 are kind words. Be careful about it. It's not about being dishonest, but about the kind words. What are kind words? The words that come from a kind heart. It's never been explained like this before. It's just like kind words is just a word you say that people like to hear. No, it's the words that come from your kind heart. Okay? If you're kind-hearted, your mind is kind-hearted, things you say tend to become kind words, tend to be perceived as kind words. However, don't take this wrong. Sometimes out of being kind-hearted, you may want to insult people. You may want to do so and so. And that's also considered kind words to me. I know I'm weird, but okay. My master left me early, so I have to fend for myself. He never explained to me what kind words really meant. So there you go. Okay, that's what I understand. That's what I figured out. Kind words is that the word you say from a kind heart. All right? And so depending on the recipient, sometimes they cannot take the harsh words, therefore you refrain from saying harsh words. But actually sometimes when they're tough, you have to use harsh words. It's not one size fits all, folks. It depends, but it's from a kind heart. Is that clear? That's why I keep on teaching you. Since early on in the days of Blue Mountain Temple, we practice kindness and compassion. When you're kind, then things you say will be kind words. Number 3, beneficial conduct. Beneficial conduct meaning that you do things to benefit others. Not under the guise of benefiting others, actually you're benefiting yourself. It's never in that frame of mind. Okay? Benefiting others also comes from your heart. I want to help you. I want to benefit you. It's never about benefiting me. If I become a president, it's to benefit you, not to stuff my pockets. Okay? So this is what drives you. Same thing. You come to our programs and you want to be trained as a Sangha, okay? We'll train you and you build your samadhi. I hope you build your skill, you build your wisdom, you increase your wisdom for the express purpose of to be better at beneficial conduct. Okay, meaning that you have skills, you have knowledge, you have wisdom, so that you can be more benefits to others. Yes, 9. I want to stress this, folks. People of the world, okay? They go get an education, they gain experience, they make a name for themselves in order to benefit themselves ultimately. You have a child to benefit yourself. You have a husband to benefit yourself. Yeah? Okay? Beneficial conduct here is really, can you get at one point in your life where you say, I just want to benefit you. It's no ulterior motives. It's nothing else, no scheming. I'm just benefiting you, to the best of my abilities. Yes, 9.
Thank you, Master. What is kindness?
Kindness is too difficult to define.
Okay. I thought it was not being discriminatory or not having discriminating mind towards somebody, but is it more than that?
Kindness is, in its rawest form, is what? What? I've been talking about kindness for almost 2 decades now to most of you, and you still don't get it? What's kindness? I'm going to be unkind here. What's the matter with you? What's kindness? Yes, 7.
Thank you, Master. Is it accepting people as they are?
Accepting people as they are. I can tell you're not kind to your husband. Okay, anyone else? What's kindness? And this is not a cheap shot at any of you who lack kindness to your husband. Anyone else? In the same vein, what's the difference between kindness and being right? Being kind versus being right? Being efficient? Yes, DTT.
Master, I have a different question. I don't have an answer.
No, let's stick to kindness first. We'll come back to you. Let's not be evasive here. Yes, one.
Master, kindness is to give joy to others.
That's right. Simple definition, memorize it. In Buddhism, kindness is to bring joy to others, to someone else, not to yourself. Yes, you be kind to yourself, that's true. It works as well. But usually, kindness is you bring joy to others. Okay? So it's not beyond being silly, telling jokes, cracking jokes, clowning around. Okay? Out of kindness, we do things to bring joy to others. Go ahead, DTT. You can go back to your topic of choice.
Master, what's the difference between 1 giving and 3 beneficial conduct?
You don't even know the difference between giving and beneficial conduct. Have you heard of giving pancake to your child, but benefiting your husband? Wait. It seems like I haven't finished my this morning lecture yet. Is it possible? She's thinking because she never thought it that way. I'm giving to my child to benefit my husband. Huh? in the name of efficiency. It's always efficiency, logical, efficiency or logical. It's never about kindness. It doesn't make sense to me, she says. This is illogical. This is so inefficient. So what's the difference between giving and beneficial conduct? Is there a difference? It's always word to these people. Always, but it seems to be the same thing. I'm giving, therefore I'm benefiting someone. Therefore, isn't that also beneficial conduct? When you give poison to someone, is it beneficial conduct? You have to think. In their cases, I admit to you, some of you will regress. It's not always automatic, you will make progress. No, you have proof today. Yes, 7. What's the difference between giving and beneficial conduct?
Master, I think giving is when you give from your heart. You give whatever you can give.
But you don't benefit?
No. You don't think there's no benefit?
You are so selfish. I cannot believe it. She gives and she's not trying to benefit others.
No, you're getting me wrong. I'm not trying to benefit myself. When I give with no
But aren't you
planning.
giving to benefit someone?
Oh yeah, I'm benefiting them.
Yeah, isn't it beneficial conduct? That's precisely her point.
I think conduct is something outward. To me, I don't know really understand what beneficial conduct is an outward sort of way of behaving or behavior.
You need more time to talk to your father?
My father?
Yeah. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Oh. Father.
Oh, him. I haven't talked to him in over 43 years.
Yes, in the back, too.
Dạ, thưa Thầy, theo con nghĩ ta phải có lợi hạnh trước, rồi ta mới có được sự bố thí. Nó là như vậy đó.
It's getting worse.
Hello, Master. I think that at first we should have to do the beneficial conduct first, and then after that comes giving.
All you have to do to prove they're not the same, logically, is what? To give one counterexample. When giving is not the same as beneficial conduct. Right? Very simple. If they're not the same, let me prove it to you. I give you one example when giving is not the same as beneficial conduct. Or vice versa, beneficial conduct is not necessarily giving. Your choice. Which one do you want? 1 or 2? 2, okay. Darn it. You're going to ask a more difficult one. Beneficial conduct, that's not giving. Why you have to make my life so hard? Go ahead, Martina. Your turn.
Beneficial conduct?
That's not giving.
And that is not giving. Do you want an example or like?
Yes, please.
Beneficial conduct. I would say not lying, saying the truth. And even though the other person, or maybe it may not directly benefit the other. I'm really trying, Master, my best. But I will think that, for example, not lying, saying the truth, even though at that point, whatever that truth the other person may feel about it, or that truth make the other person feel, I will say. I don't know.
This woman
Sure.
is too pure. Anyone else? Give me an example of a beneficial conduct that's not giving. Give me an example of not giving. Yes, 8.
Let's say this person is a diabetic. Right in front of him, there's a cup of candies. I take away the candy. It's not a giving, but it's beneficial for him.
Beautiful. I love Koreans. Master Z, you have another example clearly. No, you don't have no example? Yeah, it's beautiful. I have another example. Someone's about to smoke that roll of cigarette. Huh? He's about to light it. You grab it. That's stealing, but beneficial conduct. You like it? You guys are just saints. I can't believe it. I proved my case. You know what I'm talking about? At colleges, you at the West, they roll these things. I don't think she understands at all. College students, they smoke weed. Now she gets it. Yes, in the back.
Master, so between precept and benefit other as well as great compassion, when giving a choice, which one should we choose?
Choose all the above. When unsure, choose all the above. Okay, so you understand now the difference between beneficial conduct and giving? They're different. So you, by definition, beneficial conduct is you do something that's beneficial to others. Okay? Giving is not necessarily beneficial. You just give things. Okay? By definition, what is giving? You can give like 3 different things. You can give wealth. What else can you give? You give Dharma. And you give fearlessness. You see? This is by definition, that's what it is. Okay? You give those things, that's giving. You just give. The mind is not necessarily beneficial. All right? 4. They translated 同事 as cooperation, but 同事 here is not about cooperation. It's about 同 is đồng sự. What's Korean for đồng sự? I'm going to tell you, warn you in advance. It's going to sound exactly like Vietnam.
通茶.
Yeah. What did I tell you? 同茶, đồng sự. Okay. If you speak northern accent, đồng sự. Okay. So, 同事 is not cooperation. 同 is same. 事 is phenomenon or 同 or a thing. Okay. Same thing. Okay. It's not cooperation, but collaboration. Okay? You jointly, the idea concept of 同事 is you jointly do it. Okay? So, because, think of soldiers. You go fight together, eat together. That's what comes to mind when I hear 同事, that's what people do. They do things together. Okay? It's not necessarily cooperation, because maybe doing things together. Hey, hello, Northerners. Okay, you fool, huh? No. And so everyone, say hello to these Northerners. They're all Republicans, by the way. The truth always hurts. Okay. So, the 同事 is that the fact, just like soldiers, this is what comes to mind right away to me. 同事 is that the soldier, they do things together. Gang members do things together. They gamble, they do all the things together. That's 同事. It's not necessarily collaboration. I mean, necessarily cooperation, but collaboration. You each one of us do our part. That's collaboration. Cooperation is, there is a certain harmony, there's a certain sort of mutual things, but whereas collaboration is just, I'm doing it with you, together with you. I don't necessarily cooperate with you. I may do it grudgingly, okay? But I still do it with you. Am I making sense to you? So this is very important distinction. And so this is the 4 dharmas of attraction, okay? Number 1, first thing, okay, you want to attract others or make others, get others to like you, you have to give, don't take. Okay? And number 2, you have to use kind words, okay? As just explained to you, especially these Northerners who came a little bit late because they arrived late, okay? Started at 4 or 3? 4:30, okay? Northern California time, okay? Now, kind words are the things you say out of your kind heart. Sometimes it's scolding, sometimes it's praises, sometimes it's soft words, okay? Sweet words, okay? But it's from the heart. That's kind. It's not always the case, oh, you're so nice, so wonderful. And that's phony words when you don't mean it. Okay? So kind words are from the kind-hearted people. Number 3, beneficial conduct. That is, you do things to benefit him, benefit her, okay? Not yourself. Distinction here is you have nothing to do with it. It's not about scheming to benefit yourself. The mindset is about how can I benefit this other person? Okay? And finally, collaboration. You do the same thing. What for? What's the point in collaboration? Just give the example. Just like soldiers, even though they're so different, they have different level of education, different interests, different background, different skin colors, different religions, okay? But they collaborate, and that's how they bond, okay? When you come under fire, okay? That's when you collaborate to survive, to follow orders, okay? That's 同事, okay? So what happened is the bodhisattvas, the people who practice the 4 Dharma attraction in order to create a bond with people, they collaborate, they make excuses to find ways so that they can get into the trenches with someone else, and that's how you create the bond. Remember, it's about attraction, or 摄法 is somehow to gather them in, to bond with them. That is collaboration. Okay? All right, very good. Here, in slide 765, this is the 4 Dharma attraction for the Bodhisattvas. And again, in Buddhism, we have different types of teaching. Buddha taught about Agama teaching, talked about Papurya teaching, talked about Prajna teaching, talked about Lotus and Nirvana Sutra, Nirvana teaching. All those various teachings have their own dharmas of attraction, okay? depending on the need of the people. Okay, and it says here, okay, the Buddhas, when the Mahasattvas become Buddhas, they created their own world, their own Pure Land. Okay, and the first point here is that those Pure Lands are created because of their practices. They're practicing the 4 dharmas of attraction. Okay, and because before they became Buddhas, okay, they executed this. They used the 4 dharma attraction to make bonds, to create bonds with all sorts of living beings. Okay, so this path here that you're undertaking is that on the way to Buddhahood, we use these various tools, various methodologies that eventually help us create Buddha lands for ourselves. That's point number 1. Point number 2, after we have our own Buddha land, and you will become Buddhas, by the way, including Bao Bao back there. He doesn't know it yet, but eventually he'll be Buddha as well. But Buddha, we probably will become by the name of Buddha Orange. There you go. Yeah. That's a prediction, by the way. It's called prediction. Okay, so he'll become a Buddha. Okay, and he says here, all living beings who are liberated through the 4 dharma attraction. What does it mean, liberated or 4 dharma attraction? It means that when you practice 4 dharmas of attraction here, your practices enable you to become enlightened. That's called attaining liberation. What does it also mean? It means that you have a taste of sweet dew. You have the taste after liberation, meaning that you are no longer suffering. Not only are you no longer suffering, but you also can taste sweet dew. You feel very good. Why is it important? It's important, folks, because number 1, when you have that, you reach a state, you will be able to be reborn to his Buddha land, meaning you don't need to be a Buddha, you will still be reborn there. Okay? You don't need 49 days anymore. Now people are interested. Hey, it's a war going on. You save our money, man. Pay for gas. Okay? You can be reborn. However, okay? But if you want to go to Western Bliss Pure Land, then you do 49 days, do Mount Temple. But you don't need to go to Western Bliss Pure Land. Eventually you get to the Buddha land. Okay? Truth be told. Okay? So anyway, so it's important because the taste of liberation is like drinking sweet dew. It's so wonderful. Better than anything. All the pleasure in this world, it does compare with the sweet dew. Okay? And therefore, it's important for you because you are able to experience something that ordinary people have no clues. Okay? It's so wonderful. Okay? And therefore, the advantage, let me remind you, is when you have a taste of that, you can eat it again, like you know where there's a good steakhouse. Okay? Okay? Or you know where you're going to have fun. So you keep on coming back and coming back and coming back. Okay? And that's a taste of liberation. And it's very important for you to know that because then when you suffer, okay, then you know that you're suffering because you make a mistake. And you don't need to be there. You can go back to the sweet dew state of liberation. Whereas ordinary people cannot. They have no choice. Yes, in the back. Subtle things that, eventually in a few more decades you figure it out. I save you some time. It's critical because this is when you meditate and you experience this taste of sweet dew, you enter this state of liberation, then you go, wow, this is nice. And now you remember. Because until then, when we talk about it, it's to you just words. But to us, it's sweet dew. It's indescribable. And it's nice. Okay? Yes, in the back.
Sorry, Master, no longer relevant.
No longer relevant. Okay, very good. All right, next. So these, the different teaching, different schools of Buddhism have their own type of 4 dharmas or attraction, and it's never a waste of time when you practice these things. They will help you attain liberation, and you have a chance to be reborn to the Pure Land, where you won't suffer again. Okay? Next, experience of the Bodhisattva's Pure Land.
方便是菩萨净土。
After the Bodhisattva realizes Buddhahood, living beings who become unobstructed through the use of experience in all dharmas are born in his land.
菩萨成佛时，于一切法方便无碍众生，来生其国。
So again, 769. This is along the list of things that the Mahasattvas practice and that help them become Buddhas. And when they become Buddhas, the Buddha lands are created then, and therefore it says here, you want to be reborn to the Pure Land of these Bodhisattvas. You're practicing experience. Your Mahayana practices predispose you for rebirth to the Pure Land eventually. Okay? Another key aspect here, okay, is unobstructed. Okay? Experience are the things you use to unobstruct yourself. Experience are the tools we use in Buddhism to remove obstructions from us. Okay? And so you see, in terms of the Bodhisattva practices, you need to be adept at the use of experience. Buddhas do that, Bodhisattvas do that, and in our training journey, that's what we developing skills to use experience, to remove obstructions in our paths. All right? So there are the 769 slide here says 3 kinds of experience. Number 1, experience for the self-practice. Number 2, experience for transforming others. Okay? Number 3, the experience for both your self-practice and transforming others. Can you see the difference? 3 is the most advanced. Okay? Self-practice here refers to, for example, Hinayana. Okay? So what's an experience? Hinayana to benefit yourself. That's how you become a monk. You abstain from keeping money. Eat 1 meal a day. And that's experience to speed up your progress. Okay? How about transforming others? Transforming others are expedients that you use. For example, the patriarchs. When the Buddha taught us to not cook for ourselves. Okay? So the Hinayana people, like the Thai monks, Sri Lankan monks, they don't cook. Every day they walk to the village, do alms bowl rounds and come back, and then they share the food with others who may not be able to go. Okay? So that's what the Buddha taught. In Mahayana, in a Chan school, we don't cook for ourselves. That's an expedient. Okay? We have our reasons. It's better for us not to cook for ourselves. To cook for ourselves, not to do alms bowls rounds, but cook for ourselves. All right? And number 3 is self-practice and transforming others, so the expedients that apply to both. Okay? Such as Chanchi, benefit ourselves and benefit others. All right? Okay, very good. Next, the 37 Bodhi shares of the Bodhisattva's Pure Land.
37道品是菩萨净土。
After the Bodhisattva realizes Buddhahood, living beings who have perfected the places of mindfulness, proper vigors, spiritual powers.
菩萨成佛时，念处、正勤、神足。
Roots, powers, factors of enlightenment, and the way are born in his land.
根、力、觉、道、众生来生其国。
Okay, so there are 37 Bodhi shares. There are 37 groups of practices that you need to keep in mind in order to become enlightened. 37. Too many, you might say. The good thing about it is that you don't have to memorize them. Your face is so long face. Really? 37? Did you know we just ate lunch? Especially 3 people here from NorCal. We just ate lunch. We're so full. Oh. How do you like Southern Vietnam cooking? No MSG, let me tell you. Very, very proud of it. All right. What are the 37? You add them up, 5, you add up to 7. 37. Okay. So if you're curious, you can find out. If you're not curious, eventually you learn more about it. Okay. So I'm assuming you're curious, so we go through the list very quickly for you. If you want to, okay. The 5 roots, 5 power for abodes of mindfulness. Okay, it's good to know about these things. Actually, you see, what makes some people superior because they put efforts into doing these things instead of wasting their time, their lives chasing after things that are basically nonsense, such as not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, but Donald Trump, that's no good. It's not a political thing, it's just a reality, okay? So what are the abodes of mindfulness, okay? What are they? You need to know this because if someone asks you, how do you know this is the Buddha Dharma? How can I know? I think, what happened to Apple? She asked me the other day, some Taoist guy, some Buddhist monk talked about this, talked about that. When you listen to people teaching Buddhism to you, how do you know it the proper Buddhist concepts. How do you know? Besides the fact you come to Wei Mountain Temple. You don't come to Wei Mountain Temple. How do you know it's the proper Dharma? I didn't think so. You wouldn't know, would you? No one ever taught you. Today I will teach you. You recognize, thank you. You recognize it's the Buddha Dharma by whatever they tell you has to have 4. Cannot violate these 4 points. Number 1, the body is impure. Number 2, feelings are suffering. Number 3, thoughts are impermanent. Number 4, dharmas have no selves. Memorize this, folks. This is how you can tell it's a proper teaching. Take a photo you like. Click, click. Okay? But this is how you can rest assured that you're learning the proper principles. Okay? For example, a teacher says, things that say, the beautiful body, plastic surgery is good for you, and so forth. I just found out recently who there's very good plastic surgery for nose jobs. It's not Korea. What is it? I just texted someone. I was so happy when I heard that, because one of my nuns fell, and then she had to have surgery on the nose. So I immediately looked up, who has the best nose job in the whole world? She's in Korea right now, so they gave her a new nose. But it turns out it's not Korea. I forgot. Can I look it up? Okay, I do know where it is very good nose jobs. Okay? If you're interested, I posted on our website. Okay, that's part of the improper Dharma. Okay? The body is impure, meaning that don't worship the body. Anything that says the worship is your body is your temple. Heard of that before in English? Say chung, huh? The body is your temple. That's not Buddha Dharma. The body is impure. It's nothing to worship it about. Use it, and then that's it. All right? Number 2, feelings of suffering. What is it, feeling of suffering, huh? What does it mean, feelings of suffering? 3.
Perhaps like hate, anger.
Anger and suffering, okay.
Yeah, like all those type of feelings.
Oh, the feelings,
Like,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Feelings, hate, maybe revenge.
The suffering.
Yeah.
What about?
What about them?
What about fentanyl? I'm sorry, I don't know why I brought up fentanyl.
I don't know. I'm trying.
Fentanyl feelings.
Oh, like the reward they feel?
Clearly you haven't tried it yet, are you pretending?
I don't know, Master, about fentanyl.
Okay, let me talk about something you understand. Okay. What about good feelings?
Oh,
You just mentioned bad feelings. How about good feelings?
They were talking about love.
No.
No. Excitement. I don't know. There are some people that because they are feeling so excited, they don't think through and then just do things, and then they end up doing something and they are feeling bad about it later on. I don't know. That's all, as far as I can think of, Master.
Okay, Han. So what's about good feelings? Are they suffering?
I think so. If they're attached.
No,
to them.
Han. I'm talking to you. Take a break, honey. You suffered enough. Five. Han. They both name Han. You know that? H-A-N, which means sing in Chinese. Okay? Yeah, Lan Han. That's why. Han or Han?
What is the question about?
Good feelings, are they suffering?
Yes.
Okay. I want someone who's not depressed. Yes, ma'am. Good feeling, are they suffering? Feelings are suffering.
I think it's a depend.
Depends.
Yeah. For example,
It's so Taiwanese. Taiwanese say, depends. Are you Chinese? It depends.
Yeah, I think it's like our thinking is like even you know this is a suffering you are going to touch or not touch that.
Let's not go that far. Okay, the children here. Okay, got your point. Yes, DTT.
Love is definitely a lot of suffering for me. I have a son, and I love him so much. My life is completely upside down now. So much attachment for him, and I just like so much expectation for myself and the people around me. It's just like, yeah, my love for my son ruined my life. I was so much happier before that.
She used to only love herself, so much happier. So how about loving yourself? Is that happiness? You think you can get away with it, huh? When you were by yourself, were you happy? Or were you suffering? You weren't suffering. Why did you get married? Oops, good question. Okay, I take it back. Okay, feelings are suffering. Why? It refers to all sorts of feelings are suffering. Anyone, any teacher, anyone who proclaims that feelings, bad feelings are suffering, or good feelings are suffering, or neutral feelings are not suffering. Let me correct myself. That any type of feeling, the three types: good feelings, bad feelings, neutral feelings. Okay, meaning you don't care. Any of the three, it's all suffering. All the women are going like this, and the men are... Okay? And that's the trademark of Buddhism. Okay? Yes, 5.
Hello, Master. Why neutral feeling is also suffering?
Okay, can we backtrack a little? Good feelings are suffering, do you agree?
Yes.
Give me an example why good feeling is suffering.
When I'm too happy, I got manic.
Okay, can I talk to someone who's normal? But wait, none of you is normal. Forget it, okay? I don't see any normal people here today. Okay. What about neutral feelings? Are they suffering or not? What's a neutral feeling? That's neutral feeling. Neither good, neither bad. Yeah? We left out zero feelings. Can I add zero feelings just for the heck of it? No feelings. It's suffering. Why is that? Because you're dead. Okay. That's secret number 4. Okay. Okay. Neutral feelings are suffering. Why? It never happened to you? I used to have a girlfriend. And I say, would you like to go see a movie? I don't care. That hurts. So her neutral feeling is my suffering. You want another example? Okay. How about the case of my neutral feeling is my suffering, not my neutral feeling is someone else's suffering? Can someone give an example that your neutral feeling is your suffering? Yes, in the back.
Master, if your wife tell you is the food tastes good, you say, "Oh, I don't care. You're gonna be suffer from it."
Yes, ma'am. Do you have something to say?
I was thinking, like, I have an example. My aunt, she have lots of pain for her body, but she's very suffering for her healthy. But when I take it here, I feel like I cannot help. I also feel suffering.
Yeah,
So something I feel like that.
You don't care.
It doesn't mean I don't care. I want to help, but she cannot help because she already tried many things, medicate, but the pain still
there.
In her body. Yeah.
I see.
So that's why, and I feel I cannot help. I just stay with her, make her feeling better because she feels someone can care about her. But I feel suffering because I cannot really help her to face her problem. That's the feeling I can.
So it's suffering. It's suffering for you. Okay, JC.
저기 마스터 질문 드리겠습니다. 저희가 수행을 할 때 저희가 그 뭐 의도치는 않지만은
Be careful. This man here tends to get in trouble.
수행을 때 오는 그 경안의 그 스테이트 그 경계가 있지 않습니까? 피스의 블레이스 그 경계요. 그런 것도 이제 어떤 본인이 의도하지 않았지만 이제 찾아왔으니까 좋은 느낌, 그러니까 느낌의 영역으로 보고 이제 고로 봐야 될지, 혹은 그냥 그거는 수행에서 오는 자연스러운 어떤 그 경계이기 때문에 집착만 하지 않아도 될지 좀 여쭤보고 싶습니다. 피스 앤 블레이스 경안도 느낌의 그 영역으로 봐야 될지 아니면은 그냥 이제 여유하게 그냥 보내면은 될지 여쭤보겠습니다.
Master, I have a question about cultivations. Without intention, you entered peace and bliss state. Should I look at it as a state of feeling, or do I look at it as a suffering, or it's a natural state? So should I just look at it as long as with the no attachment, it should be okay?
Yeah, just to be aware of it. It's not necessarily suffering. Okay, we're talking about meditation. You go through these states. You just have to be aware of it at all. Suffering here is that your mind complains. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like Shirley. Yes, Evan.
Thank you, Master. There's a comment here from the Spanish channel from Cynthia Ortiz. People who most often use substances tend to be those with the kindest hearts, but who, for one reason or another, have been discriminated against or looked down upon. They are lacking access to the tools needed to get out of the state of suffering. They remain stuck in that cycle, believing there is no cure.
Yeah, true. Okay. It's sad to see that. All right. Neutral feelings are suffering because he said, then my life has no meaning. I can't suffer. I can't be happy. I'm neutral. Okay? I'm an island by myself. I'm neutral. You understand? You can see that as suffering? No. He said, that would be nice. I have no boyfriend, no girlfriend. That's neutral. But in the back of your mind, say, I wish I'm in love. Why can't I be in love? I have to be neutral. Why can't I be like everyone else? In the back of my mind, there's such a thing. Admit it.
Yes.
Rest my case. Jung disagrees.
Master, it sounds like you're saying we suffer because we always strive for good feelings, and in the absence of good feelings, we suffer.
No. Not at all. Neutral feeling is a feeling. How can you say it's absence of feeling?
Absence of good feeling.
But it could be absence of bad feelings as well. Okay? Any sorts of feeling. Okay? Where does feeling come from? At the deepest level, when you have a feeling, there's an ego who feels. Bottom line, if you have an ego, the nature of the ego manifesting itself is through feelings. Nice. See? Feeling nice. Okay? That's suffering. Because deep down there's an ego who's seeking feelings. Too profound for you, huh? Okay, think about it, boys and girls. Yes, 3.
Master, how about content and blissfulness? Like, is that considered as well?
You ever met anyone who experienced contentness and blissfulness and who's suffering?
No, I don't think so.
Look around you. Why do you think they're all here? They experience bliss, they experience contentment, and they're still suffering.
Oh, I was thinking...
If they're happy, why do you think they're here? We are a community of unhappy people. I rest my case. Okay? Okay? Very good. Okay? Thoughts are impermanent. What does it tell you? It tells you scientists are suffering so much because that's all they do all day long is think. They're suffering. Isn't that interesting? People who think a lot are suffering. Think. When I was at IBM, we proudly have a sign up there in our desk. Think! It's more or less, suffer! And they're so proud of it. Use your brains. Think. So, to us, suffer. Why are thoughts impermanent? Lloyd, you should know that.
Thank you, Master. I think your thoughts will die eventually.
Your thought will die. Okay, anyone else? Give me an example why thoughts are impermanent. What does thoughts are impermanent mean? Seven.
Dạ thưa Thầy, con nghĩ là nó thay đổi liên tục. Giống như là mình mới thương người đó xong, một chút xíu cái mình thấy ghét, cái mình ghét.
It's like she has this problem. It's pent up inside of her. As soon as we talk about it, yeah, I have the answer for you. Translation.
Master, I think that our mind change constantly. In one moment we wanted to love somebody, we love so much, and then later, just in an instant, we feel like we hate somebody, and then we just hate them.
That's a woman's mind.
There's a comment here in at Weimar Talmud says it's a woman's mind and not man's mind. Thoughts are impermanent mean that they change constantly. It's never the same. People change their minds. See, you heard earlier this morning, a woman says, I'm so in love, so I got married, have a kid, now I hate my husband, I don't like my kids. That is impermanent. Okay? I want you, if I'm allowed to have a sign, put up a sign down behind me, okay, I would say, we reserve the right to change our minds. Okay? Because that's part of being human. All right, so can you imagine the Buddha is looking at us? I don't know. Today they worship me, they say nice things about me, but who knows what's going to happen as soon as I have my back turned. They know it. Buddhas know it full well, and yet they still come and teach us. Okay? And that's what Chung was referring to. She says she loves me, and then she changes her mind and breaks my heart. It sounds like it's a fresh thing, fresh wound. No comment? See, loudly spoken. Sometimes silence is as louder than words. Okay, dharmas have no self. Dharmas is not the Buddha Dharma. Dharma meaning things have no selves. Okay, it means that everything that you see arises from conditions, they're produced from conditions, okay? Without conditions, they have no existence. So their existence is only temporary, depending on those conditions. When conditions dissipate, things disappear. That's all. Everything. Yes, one.
Master, so when the Buddha talk about suffering, so it's not like a particular feeling, right? It's just like a general concept of the being existence.
Yes. People, when you talk about suffering, everyone knows what it means. Okay, you don't have to be Buddhist. We all suffer. Suffer because we don't like it. We hate it. Okay? So these 4 things, please memorize them. This is the very few things I ask you to memorize, because this is so fundamental to your knowledge, to your well-being, to your mental stability. Okay? 4 things. Bodies impure. Don't believe people who worship the bodies. Be careful with such people who teach you to worship the bodies. Number 2, they who laud feelings of love, of hate. Okay? Neutral feelings, okay, are suffering. Number 3, thoughts are impermanent. You should know that people are entitled to change their minds. Don't assume they will be there forever. Okay? So depressing. And finally, Dharma has no self. Okay? Everything you see is temporary. All right? They depend. Dharma meaning things have no self, meaning they depend, their existence depend on something else. Without that something else, they can no longer exist. That's why it says no self. Is that clear? These 4 things are fundamental knowledge. Okay, in terms of vigor, this is also another definition, set of definition you need to memorize. Vigor, okay, should be proper efforts. It's no right. Okay, there's a huge difference, folks, about right and proper. I insist on that because proper is intellectual. Right is intellectual, proper is wisdom. What's the difference between proper and right? This is right and wrong. That's intellectual. Proper is what? Proper can be wrong. But right cannot be proper. Right is not always proper. Okay, think about it. Okay, so this is another definition. I want you to memorize it because it's very useful for you in the future. What is vigor? Okay. Do not allow evil things to arise. Allow whole things to arise. Okay? Or you vigorously, towards evil things have arisen, work hard to suppress them. Or towards wholesome things has arisen, you work hard to make them arise more. That's all. Very simple. Okay? Got it? Next. Okay. Might be of interest to you, but maybe not. It refers to 4 bases of spiritual powers. Meaning, if you want spiritual powers, these are these 4 things you do in order to develop spiritual powers. Now everyone is paying attention. Click, click, click. You're not here. Okay. I'm bored today. That's why I want to test you and see how greedy you are. Okay. Spiritual powers, in order for you to develop them, okay? It's on the slide, it's online everywhere. 24 hours a day, you don't even need to take photos. Pretend to be cool, okay? I don't know. Okay, what are they? In order for you to have spiritual power, because some people ask me, how come I can't see anything? Okay, others say, I can see this, I can hear this. How come my disciples, especially the monks and nuns, say, I can't see anything? And because you don't do these 4 things, that's why. Okay, you want to do them? If you have time, that is. Desire, okay, yeah. Persistence, okay, yu, nian, jingjin, and su wei. Okay, I remember in Chinese. Okay, it helps you to learn Chinese. Yeah. If you it's even better, you learn Vietnamese. Let me do it for you in Vietnamese. Dục, niệm, tinh tấn, TV. You got that? Okay? When you do that, you will have spiritual powers. And let me tell you the difference between Buddhist spiritual power versus non-Buddhist spiritual powers. The non-Buddhists, they have these techniques, these tricks they do in order to open their eyes. They go through that, okay? But actually they don't realize when they do that, they limit themselves. To do it our way, our powers get stronger and stronger and stronger. You're not impressed. You pretend not to be impressed. Okay? Okay, so you want it, you want to have spiritual powers. Okay? The reason my disciples don't have spiritual powers because I keep them busy so that they don't have time to want to have spiritual powers. That's why they keep telling me, how come I don't have spiritual powers? Because I never gave you time to want spiritual powers. Okay, so you want to have wanted, okay? And you have to keep that in mind. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Okay? You can't say, I want it, there, I'm done. No, you have to, I want it, I want it, I want it. Okay? That's nian. 3 is vigor, okay? Meaning that you want it, and then of course there are ways for you to practice. The non-Buddhists, they only do 3, by the way. Okay? That's why they're limited. Number 4, I don't know why they translate this as desire, persistence, intentness, ingenuity. Don't worry about it. Learn Chinese, it's better. Or Vietnam. Okay? And finally, Su Wei is you investigate. And you contemplate. Vietnam, yeah, 5.
What are the words, the small words that come after the main word?
This one here?
Like desire, intention, aspiration, purpose, will.
What's this?
Yeah. How are they related to?
I have no idea. I don't care what Master YongHua teaches them. Don't worry about it. Just follow my stuff. Okay? And so there are 37, if you want to become enlightened, your path to enlightenment has 37 different components, if you will. Okay, and basically, those you I claim to be enlightened, you see, amazing, you're enlightened regardless whether you know them or not. Never mind. Okay, and so forth. Time is up. Any last question? I have 1 more minute. Yes, ma'am. 3.
Thank you, Master. So I just have a question. I know it was the previous talk. And so I wanted to ask, when we are going through suffering and we are enduring, and then these happen that something gets unlocked, and now you know something, and as you're going through the difficulty, and then it get resolved. And you say that's the wisdom that the person has, and it was unlocked. Now, is always that the case, that is our own wisdom, or as well is the guidance from the Buddhas? Or because also you mentioned that sometimes people have the blessing and they receive the help. So I got kind of confused on that. It's always that you unlock as you go through, as you endure, or as well is the Buddha's wisdom?
Everything belongs to the Buddha.
Okay. Thank you, Master.
Which also means belongs to you as well. As long as Buddha has it, so do you. So do I. So you can think, in all practical purposes, everything belongs to me.
Thank you, Master.
As profound as an answer I can find, I can come up with. Okay, yeah, you think too much. When it happens, it happens. Don't worry about it. Okay, thank you, everyone. Let's do transference.